song's dedicated to you, the 100 kings and 100 queens. You're my family. Yeah. You know, we ain't been through a lot. Trying to help one another reach to that finish line, jump the fence, so we can be free. You know, Elohim told me to come get y'all, so I'm here. And I thank y'all for the guidance, the prayers, and all that y'all do. Y'all my family, real talk. 100 kings and queens, I love you. You're that family with me. First off, kings and queens, did I tell you I love you? There's other family groups, I put none of them above you. Cause by the Most High, we wear our family tie. And we strive to live far, and that's how we fly. I head to the sky because sky's the limit. Where Elohim made for you is made for you, not given. They always say, got a blessing with your name on it. I got a non-UCC minority, put a stamp on it. Time to jam on it like wicked right hook. Knock out the corporate crooks. Now we got them shook with Musafina's book. Now we're learning all things the Europeans took. Queen Sheba in the game as you steady maintain. Knowledge got control of a mother's name. And sister, I love you till ain't no one has ever seen. And that's the same love I got for the 100 kings and queens. 100 kings and queens, I love you. You're that family with me. This song's dedicated to you, forever. The 100 kings and 100 queens. Forever. You're my family. Yeah. You know, we ain't been through a lot. Trying to help one another reach to that finish line, jump the fence, so we can be free. You know, Elohim told me to come get y'all, so I'm here. And I thank y'all for the guidance, the prayers, and all that y'all do. Y'all my family, real talk. 100 kings and queens, I love you. You're that family with me. First off, kings and queens, did I tell you I love you? There's other family groups, I put none of them above you. Cause by the Most High, we wear our family tie. And we strive to live far, and that's how we fly. I head to the sky because sky's the limit. Where Elohim made for you is made for you, not given. They always say, got a blessing with your name on it. I got a non-UCC minority, put a stamp on it. Time to jam on it like wicked right hook. Knock out them corporate crooks. Now we got them shook with Musafina's book. Now we're learning all things the Europeans took. Queen Sheba in the game as you steady maintain. Knowledge got control of a mother's name. And sister, I love you till ain't no one has ever seen. And that's the same love I got for the 100 kings and queens.
Kings and queens, clash your swords. Yeah! You kings and queens already know.
100 kings and 100 queens.
Do that one bang. Feel like one of them people from New Orleans, Mississippi, round up in the boot area. Bang. Nah, man. All right. So, come in real quick. A lot of people be wanting to know this PayPal address. If you're trying to tender anything, no matter what it is, you're trying to buy the gold certificate, it's back at $125. It was on sale for $75, but now it's back at $125. So if you see an old video that got $75 on it, it's not $75 anymore. Okay? That's changed. And I'm going to go into videos and I'm going to go change it. So I will not honor the $75, no matter what the video says. That's a gold certificate with real gold on it, real pyrite, and Jamaican sand. Real estate to settle your debts. And that certificate is valued at $5 billion. That's right. Don't ask me how to use that to get your money back and I pull it off. Y'all trying to pull stuff off. You're going backwards. Lawful money is a positive. Fiat is a negative. That's why I say all these rappers and superstar, NBA, NFL, oh, they rich. No, they're not. They're rich in debt. You are rich in substance. And that's the real rich. Now, if any of y'all know the process that I teach, when you settle your debt, let's use an example, $100. You got a bill for $100, that'll come up to $1,200 for the year. So that $1,200 in United States dollars is less than your lawful money for your blood tribe. Your tribe, your government has its own value. Now, if you're part of the UN, they want your stuff to be similar. That's why when you go to other countries, $1 might be $1.25. Or $1 US might be 90 cents. Because it's always going to be up in that area. But if you're not part of the Hague, like Kenya, then you will see it's $500 per $1. So when you have your own Indian tribe, Native tribe, Moorish tribe, whatever you want to call it, it's always going to be more. And the Treasury starts it off at 16.66%. Don't ask me where it is, but you better go to 31 USC 5151 and know about the conversion rates. That's where it comes from. Now, your specific amount comes from what you want your dollar to be. What's the value compared to each one of these countries? So mine to the United States right now is 500. Why? The United States dollar then went down enormously. So you got no true value. You don't supposed to be sitting here getting the fiat, and I'm about to get into that in a minute, bringing it in the public, spending it. And then your ass talking about you're a damn creditor. You ain't no damn creditor. Spending fiat, you're not a creditor. You're not an SPC. You're not a secured party creditor. You're not a secured private creditor. You're a public creditor. Because you're giving the white people who run these businesses goddamn credits. That's how you're a creditor. You don't settle your debts with your contract. You're a creditor. And when I say that, I mean you're a public creditor. Because they're making you pay the taxes. That's your bill you pay every month on the lawful money that they stole. So they got the credits, and you around here paying fiat. And they know you can't pay a debt with a debt. But y'all still want to get fiat, which is a goddamn debt. Y'all some assholes. So don't be offended. How you a creditor and you ain't turning in the dollars that you're getting to the Treasury? Can you get money? Listen here. And I got all my paperwork over here. As soon as I leave y'all asses alone to go to the Treasury to get. Okay? You settle the debt with what you see on the screen here. That 100 king and 100 queen dollar bill. Which is $125 for 5 billion lawful money credits. You see how that works? You got 5 billion for 125 fiat negative dollars. So off rip, I'm showing y'all for the US dollar compared to lawful money. You go buy a $9.99 album off of Amazon of one of mine. You get a $400 million line of credit for your lawful money to settle your debts with. When you settle your debts, then you get a thing called a tax return. Because what goes out has to come back to the what? I'm going to let y'all fill in the blank. Everybody in the comment section, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let y'all fill it in. See if y'all right. And if y'all correct, I'm going to go correct on the reply section. Because every last one of you talking about you a secured party or secured private creditor needs to know this and should know this. But y'all over here blasting and blabbering out the mouth, I'm a secured party creditor. I did my UCC. A UCC is in public commerce, not private trade. It's to distribute your credits from your gold that you buy from me or any instrument you acquire. You assign it back to the fucking fake creditor. You get your bill in. You accept it for credit and assess the value, put the value on it, settle it with your gold or silver, and upload it to your UCC along with your 1099A. And 1099A approval letter you get from 1099online.com. And not com, I said com. I know some of y'all women just saw it all over the place. Excuse me. Hope no kids ain't on here. Cover your kids' ears, y'all. And by the way, Impress Me is still coming. Episode 2, I've been held up. I've been under the weather, so that's one thing. But I still been pushing through on the phone calls to get y'all stuff. I don't let y'all know all my business. I'm not saying I'm sick, like goddamn I'm dying or something like that. No, nothing like that. Okay? I just need to make sure I exercise. Okay? Because I'm sitting up at the desk all day, retaining goddamn fluid. I'm used to exercising. Used to playing basketball. Used to auto detailing and sweating all the time. Okay? I'm sitting here now and gained goddamn weight. Can't put on my beige shorts no more that I had. Just wore them damn things last month. Tried to put them on this month. Man, that joker wouldn't go around my goddamn waist. That shit was hurting. Now I know what women feel like when they can't get in them clothes no more. But anyway. So, you convert that over. What goes out must come back to the blank. To the blank. Fill that line in. Okay? Now, I do have a new Bitcoin certificate. And those are $125. So if you want the Bitcoin gold certificate, let me know. If you want the regular gold certificate with my daughter's face on it, let me know. Put it in the notes section of the YouTube. When you pay for it, pay tender to it, or tender it. And no, I will not accept a negotiable instrument because that is not a payment. See, the thing about it is when you go to PayPal and you give them your fiat to pay me or anyone, they have to return the credits. I'm going to say that again. They have to return the credits, not me. Because it ain't you who paid me. It's PayPal that paid me. You paid PayPal with fiat. So you got to settle all debts that you sent and uploaded to PayPal. If you had any direct deposit, you need to settle that. All your deposits on PayPal or uploads, you need to settle. Print out your statement at the end of the month showing all the income that came in, and you're going to settle those. PayPal is the debtor. Okay? You are the creditor. You need to settle the debt with this gold certificate. Okay? And let me know which one you want, Bitcoin or the one with my daughter's face on. But anyway, coming in real quick just to talk about some things that's been going on that I've been seeing. Is it hard for people to listen? No, it's not. But is it hard for them to take heed? Yes, it is. Because there's two things here that causes them not to do things according to what you may tell them to do or what the code may tell them to do or the statutes or whatever. One, they're hard-headed as hell, and they think they know everything, and they want to try to create their own way. If you want to create your own way, leave me alone, leave Yusavelle alone, leave Eon alone, leave whatever group alone, because we don't want your ass. We don't need nobody who act like they know every goddamn thing, but you're coming over to us to learn. What you're really saying is you're coming to us, try to get some of our knowledge and mix it with the things you think you know. You can't do that. I can't mix my process with Yusavelle's. I can't mix my process with Eon's. Even though Eon's is the closest. Because he go by the codes. Yusavelle go by the codes. But what his area of teaching is different from mine. Like I said, Eon is more closer to me than anyone. That's why I always shout out Eon. And salute to Eon and salute to Yusavelle. If you don't hear me talking about no gurus' names, then I don't believe in the process. I always tell everyone, if you want to start as a beginner, before you get to the law of money, go to Yusavelle. Okay? If I'm gone, then you need to go to Yusavelle, and then you need to go to Eon to learn the codes about the lawful money. That's when I leave. If you want to learn. My videos will still be there. If they're not on YouTube, I'll still have them where you can order them. There'll be a magazine where you can order all the videos I had on my channel. And you get a chance to pick 5 videos per month for a certain price. I haven't started that subscription service yet, but I will. Okay? Don't ask me to do it earlier. We're working on it right now so I can prepare to leave. Okay? You can order any video you want. Okay? Everyone who wants to subscribe to our newsletter, send me an email at cityside2006@yahoo.com. That's CITYSIDE2006@yahoo.com and actually be put on the subscription list. Okay? And when it's time, then we're already going to be sending out digital newsletters and updates of things that's happening and coming out. But when it's time to actually do the physical mailing, then that's where you would do it at. You will give us the address and we'll mail it out to you in the mail, or we can do a digital one and you can order online. Okay? But people are not listening. In their mind, they're thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to get this bread. There is no bread when it comes to credits. The only bread is the natural bread. You think that white bread you eating in the store is real? Or is the natural bread from the local farmer real? Sometimes his ain't right because he's dealing with Monsanto's. And they got them fake seeds or Bill Gates seeds. But an organic, native of the land farmer is going to give you the real deal. Okay? So, people don't take heed to what's being said, and they sit and they want to do things their way because they think they know more than you. If you came to me for knowledge and you reject that knowledge, you don't have to say you rejected it. All I got to do is watch you. There are all of you out there that have done this process and haven't scheduled an appointment on Tuesdays or Thursdays, which are free for the students, so I can look at your document. I tell you, once you get finished filling it out, upload it to the Acuity app on our website, front page, 100kings and 100queens.org, the number 100. And book the appointment. If you want a VIP for a month, it's $100. Most people are going to charge you $500 for 1 hour. Where the hell you going to get a deal like that at? Because I want to see you win. Some dumbasses come on YouTube and be like, yeah, it's a money grab. Motherfucker, nobody ain't working for free. Motherfucker, let's see your ass go to that damn Wendy's job you work at and work for them, flipping them damn burgers for free. Your ass ain't gonna do it. What you gonna say? I just love flipping burgers. That's why I'm here at McDonald's, flipping this goddamn Big Mac for free. For the free. You won't be able to work there. Why? Because you didn't sign the paperwork. And this goes to a lot of you who trying to weasel through my process without signing that rules and regulations, without signing that NDA. We got a tax class coming up this Friday. If I don't have all your paperwork, you will not get in. Some of you are lying, saying, oh, he told me to do it all at once. No, the fuck I didn't. Let's go look at that video. Let's go look at it right now. So I can prove to y'all assholes out there. So I can prove to you clear as day that I didn't say that. You go to YouTube, go to my channel, go to my view my channel, go to my videos, and if you go to the video that says, let's find it. Administrative list for precepts for a new university students. Watch that video. Tell me anywhere in there where I says upload all the documents at once. This was just 8 days ago. A king told me, he said, oh, you told me to upload it all. First of all, I never looked at it. And I told everybody, if you upload everything at once, I'm not going to look at the others. I'm only going to look at what that appointment's supposed to be for according to this list. So if you think I looked at it just because you uploaded it, you are totally wrong. Just because you fucking uploaded don't mean I looked at it. If it's not according to this list, it's going to get ignored. Apparently y'all don't understand that. Y'all steady understanding. We need to understand. So once you get on the call, you can overstand. Watch this video and you'll overstand. Then when I looked at it while I was on the call with him, couple of them. One guy had it, couple guys had theirs stamped by the IRS already, and I never looked at it. This guy finished looking at the Kings, and he had none. Let me show y'all something. Let me go over here. Form 56. Let me show y'all what this person did. And this is how I know they ain't even watched the right video. Let's go over here. IRS. Form 56. I'm going to show you what he did. Y'all know, every last one of y'all out there know, my video don't show this. Now, in fact, you want to know a video to watch for the Form 56? Let's go here. Precept 1, Form 56 for new students. That's what you need to watch to see the updated version. You want to learn the 2848 template? 2848 template, Precept 1. After you get finished typing that in, type in King Stevian on each one of these, and it'll pop up. Administrative list, Precept 1, Form 56, 2848 template, Precept 1, and where's the one? Precept 1, durable power of attorney, in fact template. Those are the ones you watch. Tell me I said something different. Now, when it comes down to the international driver's license, what y'all need to do, and this is the change, if you're listening, for those, if your friends don't know it, you need to tell it to them. When it comes down to your birthplace, it is for the king or queen. It is the country where your 9-8 trust is at. Non-Hague. The list we have it's been not updated because they changed since we put that list up. So a lot of those countries are part of the Hague now. Y'all got to understand and understand that they are out getting new countries every single day. Their goal is to make the whole damn world a part of the Hague. So you have no place to go. Entrapment. Y'all not understanding this damn Hague. If they're part of the Hague, that means if you take your money to a country that's part of the Hague, and you just got $66 billion, and I'm using this one right here as an example, the United States can come back and get their $66 billion. But if you're part of a country that's non-Hague, they can't come get it. You get the difference? They're apostille. What does it mean? You go to a country, they already can't get to you, but they sent a spy over in that country to steal your $66 billion. And they send that $66 billion back to the United States. You try to go to the United States and try to get your damn money back, or try to go to the embassy of Kenya and get your goddamn money back. They say, we can't do nothing. We're not part of the Hague. They're going to tell you your country's not part of the Hague. You can't get this. As a matter of fact, if you cross the line going back to the United States, they're going to arrest you. Kidnapping, abduction, kidnapping. Adoption. Adoption of sons. Remember that in the Bible? Go read it. Adoption of sons. Abduction means they can take your child and run across the border lines. You can't get your child back. But if you put your son, those who don't have custody of their child, they do the birth certificate and authenticate it in a foreign country that's not part of the Hague, and you let them know, hey, this child is not in this country no more. Talk about the straw man. They got to give it to you, the trustee of that Can You Trust. A lot of people don't understand, and gurus don't understand the adoption or abduction Hague. While y'all sitting around trying to argue with me. Oh, it's not. It is. No, it's not. It is. Go ahead and do you. As soon as they snatch your goddamn money and you're broke in the country you put that shit in, that trust in, you're going to find out I was telling you the goddamn truth. And I always tell the truth. I don't have to lie. Your money ain't my money. Your family, your tribe ain't my tribe. Might be if you're Cherokee. So I'm on this call, this recording, just to tell y'all, get your stuff in order. Stop acting like you're the boss. Stop acting like you know more than me, and follow the damn steps. Follow the steps. Can't stand when someone act like that. Here, where that? 1099 OID, Facts and Truth. That's one to watch. If you're not a member subscriber for $29.99 a month, you need to do it. So that way you can see part 1, 1099 OID for Dummies. In this video, it's a 4-hour video and 8 minutes and 47 seconds. I told the group leader in that 9-8 group that they were doing the process wrong. One of the girls from that group, who they say is his secretary or whatever, came and told me I was calling the kettle black. Listen, I know how the IRS operates. I'm a tax agent, tax expert. And when I tell you something, I'm telling you for your own freaking good. Your mama ain't my mama. Your brother ain't my brother. So why in the hell would I help you? So why would I stick my neck out to tell you the truth? I'm jealous? Jealous of what? I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't know your fucking process. But I know if you're doing the taxes wrong, you're doing them wrong. But y'all want to act like you know every goddamn thing. Some of you motherfuckers are sitting here submitting documents out of order. Here's a big-ass goddamn video sitting right here telling you the fucking list, and you would come in my goddamn face on the phone and tell me, no, you told me to do, motherfucker, I ain't gonna tell you to do nothing out of no order. Stop lying on me. Why the fuck? Even in the old video, I tell you the steps. When I tell you to jump out of steps. My group that been here for 3 years. A lot of them been 3 years. Why? I don't know, because I'm getting on their ass about that. Some of them just want to be a part of an organization. That's it. And I ain't told them, get the fuck out of here. Graduate. You ain't going to hold me here another year. How many gurus are trying to get out of this shit? I got billions to recoup. Let me calm down for a second. Y'all made me lose my place. Again, get your stuff in order. Stop acting like you know every goddamn thing. You're the student. I'm the teacher. Why would I help you? Ask yourself that. Because I care about the bloodlines. Who's trying to save the bloodlines? Who? The only one I see trying to save the bloodlines is Dan Calloway. But he's saving them for they tribe. And I'm showing you how to conduct commerce with other countries, not just the United States. That's where y'all fall short. Y'all keep running behind fiat. If they catch fiat on you, they know you're a citizen. You cannot be a creditor and hold fiat. That's why you're supposed to give it to PayPal, give it to your bank, and then send them the executor letter that I have, not nobody else's. And that requires a barcode. So those who are not part of our university, you would have to tender $25 to this PayPal address over here. That's paypal.me/STT Estate Trust. So if you type in on Google, paypal.me, and you just put in STT Estate Trust, it'll come up. Okay? The barcodes are $25. And in the note section, you need to put your phone number, make sure your email is in there, and you put for executive order. Okay? Anyway, on this Form 56, the guy didn't check none of these boxes. Number 4, he didn't check none of these boxes. How in the hell, and this part was time-stamped. Didn't even see this part. Don't even know if he did that right. This is why you let me see your document before you turn it into the IRS, and then after they stamp it. And I want to see both pages. Same thing with the 2848. Same thing with your durable power of attorney. People are filling this stuff out wrong. I didn't tell nobody in no damn video to not check no boxes. Do you understand what these mean? Income, that means you can't correct any of the income taxes that your straw man had. I mean, you can't go back and get your lawful money. Gifts, how can you correct the judges and the courts who said you gave them a gift? Child support, they say you gave them a gift. Estate taxes, that's the whole goddamn estate. All the bills, all that, cleaning it up. You got 2 years to do that. Generation skipping transfer. How can you pass something down to your grandsons, your granddaughters, your great-grandsons, great-granddaughters, or however. Employment. Same thing dealing with income, because income can deal with 1099. Employment taxes. Excise taxes, that's when the IRS go put liens on your ass. How can you release a lien on a straw man? Can't do that. And other. Trust taxes. Okay? You don't fill out the 1041, because we don't deal with the 1041s. But you can go back and correct those with the 1040s. We don't deal with 1040s, but we do use the 1041 to go back with the W-2s and all that to get that money back. 1120. How can you merge the estate with the trust? You use that. But there's another form you fill out too. And on other, you do not put all tax forms and all that crazy stuff. All forms, all taxes, you do not put that no more. Then it says if the authority does not cover all tax periods. See? You need to listen. Okay? You do not put a hospital address nowhere on here. Nowhere. You're trying to get away from the government, not go back to them. And y'all need to stop with this. Every time I show you something, you're trying to go in and correct it because you're leaning to your own understanding because you think you see something. The process we have is accurate. You better ask King Dre Sear. Something just happened when he turned in his Form 56 the correct way. I told him his was wrong and told him to correct it. As soon as he corrected it, something happened with the Social Security Administration. So don't tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So if I look at your form and I say it's wrong, it need to be redone. You ain't going to get no fucking remedy. You wonder why you ain't getting rid of that goddamn lien or child support? Because you ain't got none of these boxes checked. None of them. 706, 709 goes into your generation skipping. 940, 941 deal with employment taxes. That goes your employment taxes right there because whatever you check here, these would have to be checked. See? Where we at? So I check generation skipping, and I'm going to deal with these. I deal with income. Where we going to be at? We're going to be with the, because we're not going to do the 1040 no one, but if you want to correct that, that will go into that. But I also deal with the 1041, especially if you're dealing with the estate or gift. That will be your other. 3520 form. See? $11.20. See how that goes? Excise, liens. You go down here, check all this. And any others. Trust. Foreign trust. If you didn't have this on your last one, that's fine. As long as you got the boxes checked, you're good. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. You don't want to listen. You don't want to take heed. You want to always try to correct me because you think you see something. You want to act like you know more than the teacher. What about this? What about that? Now, going back into the international driver's license, for those that heard me talk about the international driver's license, when it comes down to your place of birth, it would be your 9-8 country. That's part of the, not part of the Hague, okay? And then the place where it was issued would be your Indian government. So if you're a Cherokee Nation, you would put Cherokee Nation of the United States or of America, which one ever you choose. Remember, it's an international driver's license. But no one gave your license but yourself. You got the license from your copyright. Okay? And it works. So I'm going to give y'all this clear testimony. Okay? But let me finish saying this. When you use that barcode, of those who did the World Government Passport and transferred that number over to the International Driver's License, we did not supposed to really do that because now you're mixing public with private. But you can do commerce even out of the private. You're coming out of the private going into the public. And that's what that is saying. So now we're using your common law copyright number, but I have to register that number for you as a driver's license. So you have to get with me to register your common law copyright as a driver's license, international driver's license number. And it does work. It does work. I just got a new vehicle, not a new vehicle, but another vehicle, paid for it, and I'm settling the debt on it right now. And I got insurance, full coverage in my king name. Checkmate. They couldn't put it through the world government. But when I told them what country it was from, know what they said? Oh, okay. They put it in, went straight through. So when I tell y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I know. It's just y'all want to stick your chest out and want to try to be above the teacher. We don't got time for that shit. You don't have time for it. You got about 4 more months with me, buddy. You really want to go that road? I got too many students to teach. I'm not going to chase behind nobody. I'm not. A lot of you didn't pay your monthly dues. Now you're going to miss a month. And like I told you before, if you miss a month, you need to make up for the last month. Because I'm not going to play catch up with you, because now I got to work harder to get you caught up. You think that's going to be $100? Hell no, it's not. There's going to be more appointments, more time with you, more energy from me. Pushing. Now you got to schedule special appointments. Do you understand why now a lot of these people are getting VIPs? So they can go smooth right across the board. Like it's some goddamn olive oil on the Monopoly board. They slide. The little Monopoly man that has his hands in his pocket, sticking, poking out. Wait, look at me. Look at me. Doing damn breakdancing on the Monopoly board. Why the Monopoly board? Because we deal with real estate. But I came on here again to tell you, get your ass in order. Get your house in order. Y'all got 7 days in a week. Some of you only booking one appointment. You need to be booking way more than one appointment after you book the one appointment. Do not pre-do any appointments. You book one appointment, get it done, and go book the next. If I see you booking more than one appointment, I'm going to cancel all the other ones out and leave the one that's closer to the coming date. Just because you got a full month don't mean you can book up the month. It's not how it works. In my administrative list video, I tell you that. How to do it. That's why I tell you go watch that video. Don't look at the old one. Look at this one. I'm about to update the playlist. And I'm about to get ready to start taking the steps off of YouTube. The other stuff like, let's see. Stuff that's just dealing with certain things. Like breakdown of tax return, 18 USC, stuff like that. That's what I'll be talking about. Part 1 of 1099, stuff like that will still be on YouTube. But when it comes to the steps, what'll wind up happening is they will be strictly for the students. No one will be able to look at those. Because there are people that are coming on YouTube thinking they can do the process without me. You can't do it. Because you're going to lean to your own understanding. And if every bad documents I done looked at that tried to do that, they failed. Big time. Form 56. Then check none of these boxes. You got to check all these boxes. Except this right here on number 5. You don't check that. Go watch my 56 video. Okay? Which is right here. Pre-step 1, form 56 for new students. Impress Me 2 is coming. I'll probably drop it this weekend. I'm behind. I'm behind on the album. I'm behind on that. Why? Because a lot of people have been wasting my time when they come to these appointments. I'm supposed to be on and off. Oh, wow. They gave me a channel rank of 4.7 million. I'm number 4.7 million. Let me see. That is, shit. That was a long way from number 1, boy. But at least I'm ranked. Yeah, King, you're ranked, but I don't see you. I'm up here at number 1. I can't even see that far. Estimated monthly earnings, $8.05 and 50 cents. It's $26. Ain't that something? They let you know I really don't make no money at all. Who said I was doing it from fiat? But bills got to get paid. For those who sit and always talk about something dealing with fiat. If I go to work, you wouldn't have these videos. If I dealt with my trust, you wouldn't have these videos. I might make some videos talking about my experience. Okay? Now, again, paypal.me/STT Estate Trust. Gold certificate and the Bitcoin gold certificate with real gold, real pyrite, and real Jamaican sand is valued at $5 billion. $5 billion. Now the Bitcoins are 10. I like saying that because I think about the Tin Man when I say that. 10 billion. So I know some of y'all are going to get the 10 billion, but some of you might say, I'm humble. I don't need no 10 billion. I'm just going to do the 5. 5 to stay alive. No jive. You jive turkey. Anyway, before I get out of here, let me go over here. How to obtain your EIN verification letter from IRS. I got a video already talking about this. But I'm going into this because I just got off the phone with somebody, and they was telling me, hey, I get my money from my CP 575 letter. Whoever teaching y'all this stupid ass ignorant shit, tell me call the IRS. They told me, oh, reach out to the IRS. I said, the IRS is telling you a fucking lie. Those are credits to pay your bills. According to 18 U.S.C. 8, 12 U.S.C. 411. 31 U.S.C. 3123, 31 U.S.C. 3727, and 31 CFR 240.14 through 17. Write them down. Study them. Day and night. Meditate on them. Day and night. But King, how can I meditate and study? I can meditate and study at the same time. If you ain't on that level yet, then you need to ask me how to get there. Okay? Now, this person is not going to tell you everything about it. That number, they're telling you how to get the voucher. They're saying, oh, that's my check. I don't give a fuck what these people tell you. These gurus tell you that those are credits, because we talk with FinCEN, we talk with the Treasury. Those are credits. When you get a new EIN, no matter what it is, they give you credits for your bills can be discharged. It's what they call it. But when it's settled, you still have to settle it. Because you got to understand the discharge where something leaks out. Your interest leaks out, and normally it leaks out, and the creditor, fake creditor, is the one who grabs it. If you don't get a return of lawful money when you have a bill paid, then you know what? You done it wrong. You must come back, settle the debt. The Treasury have to return the money back to the blank. I'm going to let y'all fill in the lines down there in the comment section. Has to be returned to the what? All that goes out is returned back to the what? You don't know that, you better know it. This is where your blank comes into play. On the accepted for credit, not accepted for value. Value could be my damn toenail. Me blowing a kiss and taking a picture and giving it to a girl. That's value, girl. Look at them lips right there. And I'm being honest here. If Beyonce blew me a kiss and I took a picture of her doing it, that's value. Okay? Now, you got interest that's returned. If you look at 18 USC 8, 31 USC 3123, I think it's 31 USC 3123, they talk about the return of principal and interest. 31 USC 3123 mentions it too. Okay? 12 USC 411, 18 USC 8. The interest on the right side. Right side is where the righteous at. The left side is where the goat's at. The left side is for the straw man, the corporations. They are the goats. Corporations are the persons. The Lord has no respect of person. He don't respect the corporation. Because they created the dead. That's what the devil do. You better understand these scriptures. Y'all always asking, why do we have to do the king or queen name? Well, because as the leader, I have to give you a new name. The scripture says you must be born new. When you come in this group, you've been born new. The old things has passed away. Behold, the new things have become new. In this group, that's that quote. That's that scripture. I'm only going to come from the code and the scriptures on what I teach y'all. So if you don't understand why you get a new name and why the leader gave you a new name, you better go to the scripture and look why Jesus gave his disciples new names. You're in the private. They were in the private. But when Paul got in the public, they called Paul, instead of Saul, they called him Paul. Instead of Paul, they called him Saul. Didn't matter what the Lord named him. They were converted back because they wanted to build that bond. And what did Paul tell them? Release me from these bonds. You thought he was talking about chains. He wasn't talking about no chains. He was talking about the bonds. Yeah, they had bonds back then. And they could only put them on him if they knew his real name, his straw man name. That's why the Christ gave them new names, to get them away from the straw man. So while y'all assholes out there keep wondering and keep trying to use that old name, throw that shit away and use it as a goddamn guinea pig to make your money, which is your lawful money. Gold, silver, credits. I get tired of beating people side the head when it comes to this damn stuff, and y'all wondering why I talk like this, because a lot of y'all acting like assholes. You just want to just get on my nerve. You know what the hell this shit is all about. You know why I'm doing what I'm doing, because there's codes and there's scriptures backing up everything. And some asshole came in a conversation one time and told myself, oh, somebody who ain't going to teach you the whole process, they ain't going to be talking down on me. First of all, I'm not talking down, I'm talking up to build you up. Everything that came out my mouth on this call right now has built you up, not down. If I'm going to knock you down, I say you'll never be nothing. I say you're never going to get your lawful money. I say you're never going to free your blood tribe. You haven't heard that come out of my mouth once. Just because I said a name, those names are factual. Because some of them are assholes. An asshole you'll never see free. Have you ever seen your butt crack free? It always have drawers on. It always have pants or shorts on. Even when you're walking around the house naked, it still ain't free because it's not open. Maybe in prison with Diddy it is, but not here in the public or private. Excuse me for being so open and vulgar about it, but I have to paint the picture for you. If you agree with what I'm saying, say amen in the comment section. All right? Now, this person, I'm calling him person, was saying, oh, this is my money. I can use this to get my money. First of all, if you're a creditor, you don't touch the fiat. If you do, that's why I tell you use a line of credit and then live off the interest under the trust. That's a creditor. Secured private creditor. Get it? It's crazy. But that's all I wanted to say. On back to the international driver's license. Sorry for keep going back and forth about it, but you're going to use your Indian. The place of issue is going to be your Indian tribe, whatever it is. It's Cherokee Nation of America, or Cherokee Nation of United States, and your issuing country is going to be the country where your 9(8) trust is in. Okay, city and state, United States, but still put the Cherokee Nation on there. Okay, whatever city and state the Cherokee Nation is in, if it's in or Arizona, if it's in Tampa, Florida, you put Tampa. Okay, but make sure you have that Cherokee Nation of America or of the United States on there. Why we're doing this? Because a lot of you like you're telling us to do it, but why? Because of Trump ass. I think he got two minds, you ask me. Double-minded. Scriptures say double-minded person. Ooh. You won't get into heaven. But anyway. That's why, so that way ISIS won't come get you. Before, we just was doing the Kenya. But now we got to have things where we're protected. Okay? Now, I told y'all how to do the international driver's license by doing a barcode request. You got your common law copyright. I convert that over to a international driver's license barcode number and send you the barcode along with the number. That's how it works. So, with that being said, if you use this information to get free, do not blame me. Blame the L, the O, the R, the D. Won't he do it? Oh, yes, he'll do it. So what you need to do is get this knowledge and start to pursue it. I'm King Stevian, representing the 100 Kings and the 100 Queens. I am out. Impress Me, episode 2, coming to you this weekend. Sorry for the late notice, and sorry for it being late, but I gotta take care of my health. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta worry about me, because if it ain't no me, it really ain't gonna be no you. You'll still be struggling as a slave. And I know many sit up and say, oh, I'll go to the other gurus. Well, good luck with that. I'm out. Peace.